Hey guys. So I talked to my friend this morning on the telephone. You know, we're not allowed to be naughty. So I got on the phone to her this morning talking. And I end up, whenever I'm on the phone to her, I end up just going off on a tangent. So I thought I'd do a bit of a video, just this isolation, like my thoughts. I'm not even the C word. I'm gonna call it the situation. So what it's put us all in isolation. Yeah, we're all being careful. You know, I've got a son who's got lung problems, so you know I am keeping my I'm keeping wary. Let's say that. But I'm not going to go into research and all that stuff on that situation because what I wanted to talk about was more mindfulness. What are you doing to spend your time in isolation? What are you doing with that time that you would have never usually had? If you turn it around and use it as a gift, you've been gifted with weeks of self-isolation to work on yourself. You can see my little diary outside of me. That's one of my things. You know, every morning I write 10 things down, what I'm grateful for, and why I'm grateful for them. But I was also thinking of other things, people wanting to do self-work and things like that. Sorry, me all kills when I'm doing this. So self-work, like meditation, if you've never done meditation, you know, try it. If you sat there bored, how can you be bored? Amazon's still on. Order a book. Download a book. Learn something new. Watch something that you wouldn't usually watch. Or how about sit with yourself? Sit and think about your life, how your life's been. And do you really, out of this isolation, when you come out of this isolation, do you really want to go back to the way you were living before? Like, what parts of your life do you want to change? What would you have changed if you look back at your life, where you were working, the way you behaved, if you had any problems, you know, do you want to go back to that? Because I know I don't. I think I've been in isolation now 2.5 weeks because of Luke. And I've become so aware, let's say, of where I've been wasting my time, my effort, my energy, and not giving it myself. Even to the point, I have took a few days off. And the website's been pulled down for the weekend. You know, I won't be working until next week because in this isolation, I've poured myself into everyone else instead of doing my healing. So I am going to start working on me. I am going to start doing those things. It's like you could sit there, you could write letters to people, right your wrongs. You could write letters to people. You might never intend to post them. Do you know what I mean? You might do. But the things that you've done wrong, write your wrongs, or you know, put your point across, whatever you want to do. It would just like write letters to people. You can still post. Or go outside and burn it like I do. I think the universe is like my postal service. I write letters to myself. I write letters to people around me. I burn them. That's my ceremony. Do you know what I mean? But if you're sat there now and you know that there's things that you need to put right, how can you put them right without physically going and putting them right? How about thinking of that? How about thinking of your life? What you want to change? Has this brought your health into perspective? Has this brought bad habits into perspective here? Have you been sat, you know, rolling over your own thoughts of what have I been living? You know, because I always say you can turn any negative into a positive. So this situation is bringing around a major positive situation in my eyes. It's making people sit with themselves, making people sit with their thoughts, their actions, what they've done, consequences. And what are you going to learn from that? And I'm not saying you have to sit there and feel bad and guilty and stuff like that. Let it go. Let it go. What have you done? Let it go. But it's it's the mindfulness of it. It's how we've treated the planet. Do you know what I mean? Well, look at us all now. Sat inside, everyone living on a fear vibration. That's another major thing. Fear lowers your immunity. It lowers your immune system. So I'm just taking it as a chill out. I do understand the fear. I totally understand the fear, but you can either choose, if you're not feeling poorly, you can either choose to live in that fear vibration or do something productive with the time that you've got in isolation. That's the be all and end all. It's either fear or love. And I am not succumbing to fear. I won't succumb to fear. I'm doing my work. I've even been exercising. Oh my God. Yeah, but I'm cracking it. I'm really, it's I'm really going for it. That's one of my things. I was always too busy to do this, too busy to do that. I had too many clients for this. Putting everyone before myself. So now I'm thinking of my health. So I'm doing a detox. I'm in the middle of a detox now. I'm waiting for my scales actually to see how much I've lost. But yeah, that's one thing it brought up to me, my health. I took for granted because I'm sat down working all the time. I sit down, I'm not going out and stuff like that. So I've changed my hours. That were a big wake up call to me. I spoke to my friend Claire, who else she built my website, and she's put working hours on it now. I've got set working hours, so I've got a time for my family and my life. So I've got time to put effort into where I want to. I can visit friends. I've also realised how much of a hermit I actually am. How much time I actually spend on my own. Because this don't bother me at all, this isolation. It's it bothers me because it bothers you a lot. I can see what you're reading and stuff like that, but it's made me more aware of how isolated I've become myself. I've isolated myself for the last couple of years. I've isolated myself, and this is not normal because if you knew me before that, I was the potty girl and stuff like that. Before that, I was agoraphobic, so I've gone from one extreme to another. It's made me realise that I need to put effort in. So after this isolation, I will be putting effort in to go and visit people who've for the last 2.5 years have been coming to visit me, and it's just eye opening, isn't it? Just sitting back and thinking, do you want your life after this isolation? So say Boris or whoever, whatever name, I'm not good with them. It is Boris, isn't it? Boris Johnson. Whoever goes on telly and says, hey, that's it, so done, your life isolation. What are you going to do that very minute? Are you just going to go back to your life before that? Or are you going to change? Are you going to change the things that you were doing that weren't that healthy for you in the first place? It's all down to you. I'm not preaching. This is just my thoughts. I've just, after a phone call with my friend, I'm talking about all this, and I was saying, I do feel like this is the mass awakening. The messages I've had and stuff like that, people are being forced to sit with their thoughts and wake up and look what's going on around them, but within themselves as well. What's going on within them? Where are the problems? What are you missing? Do you have any issues that you need dealing with? How are you going to deal with those issues? Are you not happy with that job that you've been doing for so many years? Am I going to try something else now? It's that type of thing. But I was just in conversation with her this morning, and I felt like I wanted to share it. The ways that you could be dealing with this isolation, as in like using different ideas to enlighten yourself. This is a major opportunity for each and every one of you to go and dig deep, because I'm doing it myself. Dig deep within yourself and find the areas in your life that you're not happy with. Write it down. Write a letter to yourself from your higher self. Do you know what I mean? Write a letter, channel yourself a letter. Where do you want to be? What do you want to live out the rest of your days? How do you want to feel for the rest of your life? Because I know I'm not going back. I'm not going backwards to that. My life's changing after this. I know it is. It's been a major wake-up call for me. And I've got friends that have come and visited me and they've always been there. And my major wake-up call is I've not put no effort. Yeah, I've rang them and stuff like that. I've not put no effort into going and visiting them. Do you know what I mean? So that is what will change with me. I will be more sociable. I know I will. I'm not going to be the hermit no more. I'm going to be more sociable. I'm not going back to brothers, like drunken brothers though. I might do every now and again. You never know. But I am gonna. It has changed me, and that's that. I have been sat with my thoughts. I've been thinking about my past a lot and stuff like that. Where I've gone wrong, the decisions I've made in my life, and think just reminiscing, just going over it. You can't go back and change it, but if you can be truthful with yourself, the hardest part of everything is to be truthful with yourself. If you can speak your truth to your own self, then you can speak it to anyone. So speak your truth, and if you can't speak it verbally, or you can't get to that person, or even yourself, if you find it hard, write it down. Write letters. Write. Power of pen to paper. You are still manifesting. You are still sending out you're sending out energy. You know, it's life changing. This is life changing. You've all been given an opportunity now to do some major self work, and I really hope. Well, I can see a lot of it happening anyway in people, but I really do hope that people take this as a major opportunity to change your lives, and be who you're meant to be. Find you away from the social groups, away from what you usually know, what you class as the normal, because we're not exactly living in a normal situation right now, are we? So it's like, go deep. What do you want to do with your life? I've got planned me now. You know, yeah, I do live life 24 hours, every 24 hours, like that type of thing. But I've actually got major life goals that I've come up with in last week, and I'm just writing and writing and writing. It's all just popping in my head. You know, I have had some funky dreams. I won't even start going into them. But yeah, even with Libra full moon, you know, bringing justice and things like that. It's about letting go of the old, bringing in the new, and all that. And I just wanted to make this video just to say I am here. You know, if anyone does want to make major life changes and you don't know where to start, put it on the page. There's so many followers on that page. I'm sure you can all help each other. Do you know what I mean? But as I was saying about like things that you're holding on to that you need to let go, meditate, let it go. Write letters to those people, let it go. Right your wrongs. You know, come out of this karmically clean. It's 2020, the year of the Emperor in Tarot. It's 2020. We're starting a new 8 karmic cycle. Do you want to drag on your shit, or do you want to let it go? It's your choice. Live in this fear vibration, or while you're in isolation, make the most of it and do the self work. So I just wanted a bit of a ramble, but give you something to listen to. And I've not spoken to no one. Well, I have on phone and stuff like that, but I miss seeing faces. I'm working this week, and I've got some booked in, some live video ones, so I get to see actual human people. This little alien is coming out of her bubble. But yeah, I wish you all love and raise your vibes, get your music blast. I've got my music on downstairs. I've been tidying them most of the day. But yeah, raise your vibes, get your vibrations up and chill, meditate, take this time to think, be mindful. Okay, bye bye. I love you all. Mwah.